Welcome to the sixth session of effective use of technologies in teaching. Today we're going to discuss about second part of Google Classroom. Last session we were discussing about the Google Classroom first session, like how to create Google Classwork, and how to assign works to students, and the basic idea of Google Classroom. So today we're going to discuss about Google Classroom in depth. Today I'm going to tell you how to create a classwork. Then the same classwork can be assigned to a group of students. And once the classwork is assigned to students, how do we get the response from the students, and how do we grade them based on their classwork? So today we are going to see how to create the assignment. In our teaching, we know that we are all taking online. So if you want to see the progress of students, we have to see their progress based on their performance. And if you're taking online, there's a nice platform for you that is called as Google Classroom. We can make use of all the facilities of Google Classroom for enhancing our teaching and learning also. So today I'm gonna tell you how to create assignment, like how to upload our classwork, or how to upload our lecture notes to students, so that student can refer that lecture notes or teaching notes. Based on the teaching notes, they can prepare their own physical notes, and by scanning their physical notes, they can upload into the Google Classroom itself, so that we can verify those class notes, and we can grade them, right? So for doing all these things, first of all, we have to log into Google Classroom. So for logging into Google Classroom, we have to go back to Google, and by using our email ID, we have to log in. So let's see. So I'm starting Google from browser. Yes. So now you can see here, I'm going to log into Google Classroom. So if I want to log in, I have to type classroom.google.com. So if you have already, if you have already logged into Classroom, so you don't want to log in again. But I will tell you, suppose you are not logged in. So let's see first that. So I'm going to sign out. So I want to use any of this email to logging into Google Classroom. If you have email ID, you can log in. Last session we have seen that. So I am using my personal email ID called hodbca.wm@gmail.com. Here I can give the password of that particular email ID. So when I give the password, it will be logging into Google Classroom. So here you can see there are 3 classrooms I have created: BCA 2K20, BCA 2K19, and BCA 2K18. So in these classrooms, there are 2 classrooms where the students are actually allocated. In BCA 2K19, there are some students, and BCA 2K18 also there are some students. And the last session, we have seen how to create the classes and how to assign the students to class. So in this session, we are going to see how we are going to create the classes. I mean, how we are going to create the class work, and how we are going to assign these classworks to students. So let us say, for example, I'm going to create a form where I'm going to upload my my lecture notes, and those lecture notes will be assigned to the students. Now let's say how to create, how to upload teaching notes to Google Classroom. Let's see first that, and let us go to, later on we'll see how we can create an assignment for the students. So I'm going to create a file. I'm going to create an interface where I can upload the file. So now let's see how to upload the file. So I'm going to upload files, or I'm going to upload my teaching notes to BCA 2K19. So for that, I need to open this classroom. So by clicking that class. So here now you can see already posted assignments and class notes, which is listed here. You can see the list of items. You can see the list of class work which has been assigned, or which I have been uploaded. So now let's see how to create a classwork. That means the classwork means how to upload my teaching notes to Google Classroom, and how to assign those teaching notes to a particular class of people. So now I'm in BCA 2K19 classroom. So I'm going to create, so I'm going to upload my files to Google Classroom. So let's see. For uploading my files, I have to go to classwork. So when I click on classwork, there is a button over here. You can see create button, and there is a Google Calendar and class drive folder. So Google Calendar means when you click on this Google Calendar icon, you can see the calendar will be opening up with the recent work. So in this month, I haven't assigned any works to students, so you cannot see anything over here. On the left side, you can see there is a small calendar and all the calendar of events here. You can see the classes, BCA 2K18, 19, 20, birthdays, reminders, and task. So when you click on this, you can see the classwork which has been assigned for 2K18, and you have to select all these things to display here, right? So this is a Google Calendar. So now let's go back to our Google Classroom. Yeah, the next one is class drive folder. This is actually the driver folder. That means Google Drive folder where all our classes, assignments, and the files is uploaded. And you can see there is a create button here. When you click on create button, I'm going to upload my teaching notes to Google Classroom. For uploading my teaching notes to Google Classroom, so I have to click on this particular button. So when I click on this button, there are many options over here: assignment, quiz assignment, questions, material, reuse, post, and topic. So in this list of items, I have to select material menu. So when you select material option or menu, one window will be popping up. There you have to give the title for the file and the description. So let's see the title is, Java programming session 25 to 30. So here in the description, you can give the description as well. For example, upload your weekly notes in image format. You can upload your weekly notes in image format, right? So you can say like this. Then you have two buttons over here, add and create. So when I'm adding file to this form, this is a teaching note of session 25 to 30. you can make use of these files to prepare physical notes. So here there are two buttons, add and create. So you can select add button because I am going to upload my files to this Google Classroom. So I can choose the button as add. So when I click on add, you can have four options. You can upload from Google Drive. You can give a link of your file, or you can directly upload it into Google Drive using file option, or you have a YouTube link. So if I want to show a YouTube link, I want to share a YouTube link to students using through Google Classroom. So I can go for YouTube. So now I'm going to upload my file. So I have to choose the option as file. So when I select the option as file, here I can see there are different tabs like recent, upload, my drive, and start. So here I can directly upload it from Google Drive, or I can go for upload and start, right? So here my option is upload because I am uploading from my computer system. So click upload option and select the browse button. So when you click on browse button, I'm going to upload my PDF file here. My PDF file is this one, Java programming session 24 to 30. So when I select that, it takes some time to upload. Yeah, now it's been uploaded. You can see the title over here. So now I'm going to assign this notes or materials to my students. By default, this is actually for BCA 2K19. And if we select this option, you can see all the students here. And if I want to send to a particular student, that is also possible. You can click over here. I'll say for Adil Muhammad, I'm sending this, then I can send. But this is actually for all the use, I mean, all the students. So I select all student. Okay, so there is no topic here. So if you want to create a topic and select, you can do that. But this is not a topic. There is no topic here. So you don't want to create it and select. So this is now this form is been completely filled. Now you can select, or you can click post button. So when you click post button, this file will be posted to Google Classroom. Now you can see here, Java programming session 25 to 30 has been, uploaded, right? So this, if you want to edit this, you can edit. Actually, this is 24 to 30, now it's 25. So I can change it to 24. So next, post it. Now, so that is done. So here you can see Java programming session 24 to 30 is been created and uploaded for the students to refer, right? So next, I'm going to create an assignment so that I'll say Java programming session 24 to 30 class note should be uploaded to Google Drive, and I will instruct the students to do that. So for instructing the student to upload their physical note to Google Classroom, so I can go for assignment, right? So I'll click create button over here. Then when I click on create button, you can see like previous menu, you can see there are different menus which will be popping out: assignment, quiz, questions, material, reuse, and topic. From among these menus, I can select create because I'm going to create an assignment where the students can upload their scanned image to my Google Drive. So let's see assignment. So here again we have to mention the title of the assignment. So here the title of the assignment is weekly notes. Before that, Java programming weekly notes. Java programming weekly notes session 24 to 30. That is the title of the assignment. So here I can give the instruction like prepare the physical notes based on the lecture notes uploaded by me, right? Then second is scan your notes and upload it here, right? That is the second instruction. Third instruction is your file should be in image format. The files, number of files should not exceed more than 5. Number of files should not exceed more than 5. So these are the instruction I'm going to give for the students to, before uploading their file, they have to read this instruction. So I'm going to create a form so that by looking into that form, they can upload their file. So it will be like there is a window there. There is a choose file option. So they can choose the file and they can upload, right? So for that, I need to create a Google form, which we discussed in the first session, Google form. So to create Google form, you can click on create button. Then there is a menu called as forms. So click on forms. There is a form which will be created by default. And you can give the name of this form as weekly class notes session 24 to 30, right? Before that, you can say Java programming weekly class notes session 24 to 30, right? So the same title will be popped up here when you click over here. So you don't need to describe any form description here because it is already been described as instructions. So this is a field where you can give choose file option. So here you can say select a file to upload. Select file to upload. Select a file to upload. Then on the right hand side, you have to mention the control name, whether it is a checkbox or drop down or paragraph or short answer or linear, scale, etc. There, our option is file upload because they have to choose the file from their mobile phone or computer system and they have to upload it to Google Drive. So I have to select the option as file upload. So it will ask you to continue. So just click continue. Then we have to set some of the options. Allow only specific file types. Here all the image type will be accepted, so you don't want to active this. But here the maximum number of files that you should select as 5, not more than 5. So the students can select more, a maximum of 5 files. They can upload it, and maximum file size should be 10 MB. And one more thing that you have to remember is this is very mandatory, this is very important. Sometimes the students are sometimes the students may upload their files without selecting the notes or scanned image. So that should not happen. So here, before creating the form, you have to enable this required. right? You have to enable this required. So once you enable this, this will be a mandatory form. I think only one control is enough for us, so that they can, select their file and upload it. So if you want to see the form, when you click on preview, you can preview here. So this is actually a window for the students. They can see this window. Then when you click on add file option, if the students are clicking on this button, so they can select the file from their system and upload it, right? That is possible. So that is how we can create, the form. Now this has been done. So a form will be created automatically, or a form is created. Now we are going to assign these forms to students. So by default, I assigned to BCA 2K19 classroom, and in that classroom, we know that there are many students. So I assigned to all the students by default. So if I want to assign to a particular student, that is also possible, like previous. See, suppose I want to assign to only, I want to assign to only Amin Fazil. So I can go and click over here and I can assign. That is possible. But now I have, assigned to all the students. So I'll say all students, right? So here there is a category, grade category. There you have to select the weekly class notes, because this is a class note. So we can select the weekly class note category. This is created by me. And here the points is 100 point. So you can select the number of points here. For me, for weekly class note, it is 100 point. So if a student submitted on time, I can give 100 points. Otherwise, based on their submission and based on the quality of their notes, I can give the points. Then this is very important, due date. I can give the due date for the students. So I'll say next Friday. That is the due date. And I don't think the topic we can assign, because it is not required. And if I want to set the time as well, this is optional. So if I want to set the time, for example, I want them to be uploaded by 10 p.m. I can say 10 p.m. Done. So now there is no topic, and rubric also I don't think you want to assign. So that's it. So now you are, created, you have filled all the, all the forms here, all the field here. Now you can assign, right? So when you click on assign button, it is assigning. Once it's assigned, it comes back to Google Classroom homepage. So now you can see here, Java programming weekly notes has been assigned to students. So how do we check that whether the students has reached, and how do we check that whether students are, replied? So when I click on this Google, Java programming weekly class notes option, you can see here, number of students turned in is 0 and assigned is 8. So I have assigned to 8 students, but nobody has turned in because just now I assigned. So once they turned in, once they uploaded, you can see the number of students uploaded here. And if I want to see the assignment, when you click on this option, when you click on this view assignment, you can see the assignments, right? So nobody has, uploaded their notes so far. So you cannot see anything here. You can see the status as assigned, right? So when they uploaded the notes, when they uploaded their notes, you can see their notes here. According to their notes, I can give the points. So how to give the points? On the left side, there is a menu. You can see here. Suppose Adil Muhammad KS has assigned. Now it is the assignment is assigned to him. Once they uploaded, I can give the points here, right? So out of 100, I can give the points based on their, weekly notes, right? So that's it. That is about Google assignment, right? So once this has been updated, they can see their marks. They can see how much they, obtained, how much marks or how much grade they obtained. Based on that, they can improve next time, right? If their grade is very low, they can improve next time. So that is also possible, right? So that is about Google assignment. So here you can see the instruction. So when I go back to BCA Classroom, BCA 2 Canadian Classroom, I can see all the assignments which I have been done, right? So upcoming, no works due. There is no upcoming groups. So you can see here grades which I have actually selected. And this is the, complete data, like whole weekly notes submission, report for the class. So from this, you can see how many of them are updated on time, how many of them are not updated on time. Everything you can see from this report, right? You can assess the students. So this is very interesting or very informative. You can easily grade. Overall grade is here. You can take down the overall grade here. This will automatically comes, right? I think, I hope all of you understood this is today's session. Thank you.